So we got movies I thought were weird too. Have you ever watched any weird movies or something that, you know, you were just like, bro, what the hell is this, man?
I'm trying to think. Weird movies?
I got a few that come to mind. I don't know the name, but it's usually like horror movies to me are genuinely hit or miss. If it's a miss, they just end up being funny. If it's a hit, it's actually horror. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No cat, no.
Yeah.
I don't got anything off the top right now, but I'm pretty sure this video is gonna make me have some nostalgia or something. I'm gonna remember.
Exactly.
But I don't remember nothing off the top though.
Exactly. All right, man. Anyway, shout outs to DerekFDB. There'll be a link to the original video down below.
So a while back, I made a video going over some movies I thought were weird. But that video was majority movies handpicked.
Oh my God, this one.
If I let y'all pick the movies.
That food movie. What's it called?
Something with a chance of meatballs?
Yep, no. Is it that? Nah, it was
the
really
food movie?
Yeah, you remember the one where it was like a juice box getting sucked up?
Oh, hold on now. Hey.
Oh, yo, that movie was insane though. I don't think it's cloudy.
All right, what's it?
We doing today. Today, once again, I'll be going over some weird movies, but this time, these are movies sent in by you guys. We gonna start from goofy, bizarre, you know, fever dream movies, and eventually the disturbing ones.
Oh, she tied bad though.
Hell nah.
First one up, B movie. This one was sent in by Ken
wasn't
from the
a weird
Discord
movie.
chat. Last video was good, Ken. And I spoke about it a bit last time. I didn't get to really dive in deep. You know, get into the nitty gritty. We all know B movie, a movie about a bee named Barry who after graduating college and not wanting to get stuck in a boring job, meets a human and accidentally discovers that humans consume and use honey. And so he decides to sue the entire human race.
Damn!
How that makes sense, but you know, it's B movie.
Yo, imagine he won that. Honestly, I don't remember much about it. Yeah, this was like a minute ago. But bro, if he actually won that lawsuit, that's bread. Because he's going to take a percentage out of every honey sold.
Okay, but listen though. What the hell he need bread for? Like, what is he winning? Like, I don't know.
A lot of weird stuff in this movie, and I mean a lot. B's out here whipping cars when they...
Oh, let me go back. My fault.
And so he decides to sue the entire human race. Don't know how that makes sense, but you know, it's B movie. There's a lot of weird stuff in this movie, and I mean a lot. B's out here whipping cars when they can fly.
There you go.
B's going to college for some reason.
Education.
B's even out here dating their cousins. That's probably the most relatable one. But what I really want to talk about in this movie is I don't even know what to call it. The situationship, the love triangle between Barry, Vanessa, and Ken. Bro, this is inexcusable. You know how messed up it is that Ken, I just realized y'all got the same name, Ken. Ken has to just sit there and tolerate his girl chilling with, cooking for, and getting rizzed by his allergies. It's already bad enough that he's
How do you even
human,
handle
but she's
that?
pretty much leaving him for the enemy. That would be like me coming home and walking in on my girl in bed with a shrimp. Or a cat, or a shrimp cat. I would be sick. The most messed up part is, in this movie, the boyfriend Ken, he's supposed to be like the one that's tripping. He's the goofy one, over the top, the one we all laughed at as a kid. He's bad, his girl's into bees. But no, he's the only sensible one. What do a bee and a human even have in common? As much as racist people say otherwise, none of us come in shades of yellow. I can see why he crashed out and tried to kill Barry. This is ridiculous. And before any of y'all say, Barry didn't have romantic feelings for Vanessa. Oh yeah? Then why does this movie have a deleted scene where Barry is trying to call off their wedding that he planned? Bet you ain't know about that, did you? Next one up.
Yo, how's Barry gonna handle that though? You know what I'm saying?
First of all, do bees even got zicks?
They got stingers. He's gonna do one-time sting and it's gonna fall off. No,
he's a one-pump chump. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, they sting and then die. Oh my. Yeah. Wait, no, that's tough. That's tough.
Over it regardless, but shout out to Mr. Edder for suggesting it. Oh, you Arabic, my boy? Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam.
Yeah, Habibi. Wallahi.
Minecraft.
Did you watch this movie?
Before I talk about this movie,
let me tell you something.
I want to though.
Before
I know people be on it heavy though. Like this is a movie for kids or whatever, but
yeah, I wasn't gonna go watch it in the movie theaters because I thought it was goofy. And then after seeing those chicken jockey memes of people flying popcorns, I'm definitely not going to the movie theaters. Man.
Nah, I'm not either. Yeah, you're right.
I want to watch it. I told myself I'm not going to the theaters. I'm gonna catch it somewhere else.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah. But my only complaint and the reason why I didn't go to the movie theaters is because I didn't like the idea that it was live action and animated. I feel like it should have been solely animated within the world of Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? I feel that's more nostalgic, more like in tune with the game. Like if Steve was actually blocky, like the actual Steve, just animated.
Yeah.
I think that shit would have been lit. but
Hey,
I'm gonna watch it
bro.
though.
I need to tell y'all how much I loved Minecraft
Yes.
as a kid.
Wow.
Y'all don't understand.
Oh, he's talking about the
Every
game. I
day
thought you were
after
talking about the movie.
elementary, I'd come home and watch Sky Does Minecraft and Team Crafted play
Ooh.
Cops and Robbers or Hunger Games or
Yes.
just a mod review. These
Yes.
videos, this game made me want to be a YouTuber.
Yes.
Obviously,
This
that was-
game is why I was a YouTuber, man.
Yeah, oh God, it was.
Hey, man.
I remember those days.
Hell yeah, if you know, you know, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy, Ranrod21. Ugly boy.
Red Rod, Omar.
for everything that happened with Sky, but that doesn't change the fact that I loved it. Bro, I love this game so much. I had worlds where I would build homes for my grandparents like they were gonna play with me. They don't know what Minecraft is.
That's cute.
That's just how much I loved it. I thought anybody could play it. So for me last year to see a Minecraft movie trailer, I was hyped. It meant the world to me. You know, about 10 years too late for me, but I was still hyped. But then I saw Jack Black as Steve and Jason Momoa
Yes, bro.
as Jason Momoa. Oh my goodness, they ruined my childhood. Or so I thought. As some of y'all may have
Oh.
seen on my community
my God,
posts or on
Chop.
my IG, I went to watch it this weekend. And honestly, it wasn't terrible. I might even say it was an enjoyable experience.
Really?
I'm not
Oh.
saying it's a cinematic masterpiece. It's not The
Okay.
Godfather or anything. But
Yeah.
with a decently sized crowd and some friends who played Minecraft and don't take stuff too seriously, you'll enjoy it. Like honestly, the movie had no depth to it. The storyline was bland. It was really
Okay.
just Jack Black doing funny faces and line deliveries. But bro, that was probably the funnest theater experience I've had since No Way Home.
hell
Like,
no.
no
Oh,
joke, in
hell
my
no.
theater, every time they made a reference to something, everyone would just start applauding. I am Steve.
Oh my
Clinton
God.
Steele.
What the?
Chicken jockey. I'm serious too. This dude Steve could have taken a dump on screen and they still would have applauded. And that's
Oh,
what
nah.
this movie was. It was a they did the thing movie, and it was great.
Oh,
My
okay,
favorite
yeah.
scenes were the one at the ending where the villain kept trying to sneak attack Steve and kept failing. That one genuinely made me laugh. They also had this little side story with this villager who accidentally goes into the real world, and after he gets freaking hit by a
Oh.
car, he ends up falling in love with Jennifer Coolidge, and they get
What the-
married the next day. Like
What the?
it was so random.
She
And of
likes
course,
that?
the Technoblade tribute. That
Oh,
was sweet.
yeah.
W to Sebastian, the kid who played Henry, for suggesting it. Literally, only issues I have with this movie, besides the the chaotic plot, is one, there was too many spider jockeys, and their spawn rate isn't that high. In the game.
Facts.
Two,
That's
there
rare
was
to
this
see.
weird scene during the Elytra sequence where Jack Black and Jason Momoa started 69ing to get through a swamp.
What?
Like, are we serious, bro? I had to watch this in 3D. Minecraft movie for what it is, though, it was enjoyable. I'm
Wait,
actually
what?
glad it was random and goofy and not how I played Minecraft. Man, the way I
Dick.
treat my villagers. But yeah, it was
Oh,
good. But although
true.
weird,
Hey,
this
bro, and
movie
then
was
once you
only the
get
tip.
a villager farm, you get those books. I forgot what it's called, but bro, the way the villagers are treated, it reminds you of a time in America. I'll tell you that. Anyways,
tip of the iceberg compared to the other movies y'all sent. And I just kind of wanted to review it. The next movie is sent in by the homie Joe on IG.
Velocipaster.
Some of y'all may know him. He's a pretty popular guy. And the movie he sent in
Joe Bart, yeah.
is Velocipaster.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
is definitely a movie. This
What
movie
the-
is a low budget movie, and I mean very low budget, about an ex-pastor who, after losing his parents to an accident, this is the accident, by the way, because they couldn't afford fire effects for this movie. He drives to China to help
What?
rediscover his faith. And after getting attacked by ninjas, ninjas, he's handed this tooth that curses him with the ability to become a dinosaur.
What
yes,
the
a dinosaur. This movie is so random. I thought
Literally.
Hoodwinked was crazy, but the plot of this movie is literally the pastor Doug and his hooker girlfriend Carol. I'm not even being mean, by the way, she's actually a prostitute, are on a mission to take down this church. Why, you may be asking?
Wait.
Well, because the church is ran by this ninja clan who, by using Christianity and Coca-Cola, plan on achieving world domination. I didn't make any of that up. I'm not
Who
gonna lie.
made this
for all
plot?
this
Like,
craziness, this was
who wrote this script, though?
This is just one of these bad movies that you just laugh at watching. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think so too. Yeah, I hope it made its money back, cause bro, you put 36,000 into this movie, you better at least double your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? With a plot like this, is crazy.
one of the funnest ones to watch
Yeah.
in the video. The dinosaur suit looked so bad that it was actually hilarious. They also had funny random scenes that didn't make any sense. Like at the end when this ninja attacks Carol, but then he just starts crying. Like,
What?
bro, wouldn't y'all go to kill her? Or even before that, when Doug arrives to confront the ninjas and finds out one of them is his brother. Like, okay. And then he just kills him with no remorse, not even a frown, nothing. Alright. This is
Okay,
one of those
buddy.
movies that's good to watch with friends if you got nothing else to watch. That's what I'm saying. And
What do you
honestly,
catch this
time
movie?
well spent. I'm actually grateful for this one because this was the last of the
Shit, I don't
silly,
know.
fun, goofy movie sent in by y'all. Now, we get into the disturbing.
Ooh, here
This
we
next
go.
one comes in from Mr. Stinky99
Oh,
on
nah.
YouTube, who told me to watch the movie Cats. Mr. Stinky, go shower, bro. Don't be proud of that. Put the Mr. in front of Stinky. Don't be proud. And before I get into this one,
oh,
y'all
literally
already
Cats.
know how I feel about this furry stuff.
Yeah, this that
And y'all
furry
know
stuff.
I'm allergic to cats. And this movie is literally all about humanoid cats.
Oh,
That looks
furries
weird.
would love this.
When I catch you, I'm not gonna lie, I can see why this movie did horrible in theaters.
Yeah,
It's
this
literally
looks
a musical
weird.
about cats who are. I don't even know what they're trying to do. Don't ask me for the plot of this one, because the whole time watching this, I was too busy being uncomfortable.
Oh,
with
God,
all
it
these
was
cat
scary.
designs. Like, am I tripping, or does this look kind of sexual? Ugh.
Sexual?
I already mentioned
I
to
don't
y'all
know.
last
Could be like
video
a
was
kink.
Zootopia, that this furry stuff be throwing me off.
I don't
But
know.
this is even worse than Zootopia, because at least in Zootopia, the animals are moving like humans and have clothes.
Yeah.
Except that one scene. But in this one, these are real humans moving like animals, hissing at each other, making cat noises, walking on all fours.
That is
and they're like
weird.
kind of naked. To make things worse, the real humans in this cast are some pretty popular people.
Oh,
Rebel Wilson,
yeah.
Jason Derulo,
Wait, Jason
What?
Derulo's in there?
Idris Alba, and
What? Him too? No,
What?
no. I want to know how much they got paid. They probably looked at it, laughed at the script, and said, "You know what? I'm just do this for the money. This is a payday
How
for me."
good did the movie even do, though? That's the real question.
Oh my
Did it
god!
flop?
I think it flopped. Yeah. Cause why would anybody genuinely go and watch this? This is something you watch
It
on your
look
couch.
weird.
If you,
naked.
Yeah, I wouldn't look no theater for this.
To make things worse, the real humans in this cast are some pretty popular people. Rebel Wilson, Jason Derulo. I'm not that surprised about that one.
Oh,
Idris Alba,
that's
and one no one
surprising.
would have ever expected. Taylor Swift. Yeah,
What?
she's in the movie. And guess what?
I would haven't
As
even known
another
that it's
cat.
them.
Hear me out though. I just can't
Whoa.
watch this.
What
There's
the
nothing technically inappropriate about this movie because they just cats. Cats are always naked, but it just doesn't feel right. And I don't want to hear no one say, "You only hating because you allergic." I'll have you know, even though these dudes nearly kill me, I still think cats are cute. I even took care of a stray mama cat when I was a kid back in DR. Gave her milk and
Tight.
everything. R.I.P. But bro, you can't expect me to like cats this much. Some cat moms out there though, I wouldn't be surprised. All I'm saying is you won't see a movie this weird come from a dog lover. That's all I'm saying. Oh, this next one is sent in by MM from the Discord.
good
MM,
boy.
my dog. Why would you send this? Off the rip, this movie is different because instead of it being in English, it's in Norwegian. That
What the
already
hell?
made me scratch
Nah.
my head at it. It's about a Norwegian dude named Christian who owns a dog, but as you can tell,
Oh my
That's
God.
it's not a
dog.
freaking dog. It's just a dude in a suit. It's supposed to be like
Yeah.
one of those my partner identifies as a dog type of situations.
Oh,
I know
no.
those videos. And I know the Bible says love thy neighbor, and I do love my neighbors. But bro, if I visited my mom's house and saw this as her pet,
Bro,
I would love
that's
this dog.
scary.
I
Dalmatian?
can't rock with this. I'm not gonna lie. This one
Big
has to be the
Dalmatian.
worst one so far. It's worse than any of the ones from the last video. I know I said send me weird movies, but this movie is weird. With
Oh,
cats,
no.
yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's really just a musical. With
I
some
would feel more. Oh, hold on, this don't look that bad. I would feel more uncomfortable with the dog movie, like to sit there and actually watch it through.
Nah, I think the cat got me. The cat movie got me. It just looked weird. Cause like I know the dog one is just somebody in a suit, but this just don't look right. Like it's animated, so for them to look like a cat, the way their movements are, I don't know, but that just look weird as hell, dude. I ain't gonna lie to
All
you.
right, let's see.
oddly erotic looking cats, but this one, look, and why would you send this? I thought y'all rocked with me. I go over a lot of horror movies on this channel, and this movie made me feel more uneasy than any of the ones I've been in. Every scene of the dog next to the owner, or eating, or chilling in bed with him, just grosses me the heck out. Am I bugging it?
So what's the
I just
plot
don't wanna
here,
see
though?
this. I almost didn't finish watching it until I seen how deep this plot gets.
Oh.
Man, it gets deep. So the owner of the dog in this movie, this is like normal to him. Owning Frank, that's the dog's name, is just regular to him. Like you can go down to freaking Petco and pick one of them up. So when he gets to scrolling on Tinder and matches with this shorty, he introduces her to Frank like it's regular, like he's introducing like a family Yorkie or something. And the girl is obviously, thankfully, weirded out.
Yes,
so she got to
of
know. He
course.
says okay, and then she leaves. All the right decisions have been made.
Yeah.
For
Valid.
now. But then she finds out our boy, I take that back, he's not my boy. The dude Christian is a multi-millionaire.
Feel me?
You already know how some ladies
yeah.
be when it comes to that cheddar. So guess what she does?
Hold on.
She
though.
goes back.
She comes right back. Yeah.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? She the money on. Got to.
I figured because in movies, like the millionaire or the person with money usually is portrayed with having something weird about them. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of
They're
like the
not that
common theme.
perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
And y'all already know how some ladies be when it comes to that cheddar. So guess what she does? She goes back. Yup, this pissed me off too. It was right here where I almost stopped watching. But then it got a little interesting. So the girl
What?
Sigrid, that's her name, eventually adjusts to this weird lifestyle because Christian
Hell
tells
no.
her that's his childhood friend who wanted to live like this and blah, 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 blah. So she's
Oh.
cool, chilling with Christian and Frank, and she starts adjusting until one day Christian decides to take all three of them up to this cabin he has for, a little weekend getaway. And while up
okay.
there, he tells Sigrid, no phones. You want to disconnect,
phone.
be in nature, enjoy the moments.
I don't know.
So Sigrid
I don't
agrees.
know.
Yep, y'all could already sense the weird stuff coming.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
very same night, after having a couple
And
of
drinks too?
Christian walks out.
I'm sorry, bro, but if I'm a girl, I gotta be on. I gotta be alerted.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he gonna try to get her drunk and have her man's here. He about to jump out that suit trying to clap.
That or because it's good boy, and because of the poster, the dog is probably a killer, and this is their entertainment or something. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Yo, wait, I'm actually already interested myself. Hold on.
The room
Oh, nah.
and leaves Sigrid alone with the dog. And in a turn of events, the dog doesn't attack Sigrid or anything weird like that. He actually warns her. He tells her this weird dog thing going on. He didn't want to do this. He's being forced
making
to
him?
because Christian is a psycho. I told y'all.
He's the
I told
killer.
y'all. This movie subverts your expectations to the max.
He's the killer.
Instead of the dog being like this.
Whoa, this is a
killer
crazy
furry thing, it's
angle. That looks scary. I
Yeah.
thought he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh my,
That's
bro.
a good twist. That's a great twist.
That
Hold
is.
on. This movie actually might be good though.
Oh, but yeah, you see, my spidey senses would have already been tingling. Like, okay, no
Yeah.
communications, and we're drinking, and we're by ourselves. Like, bro,
Yeah, nah,
really,
I'm good.
dude? Come on,
I'm
man.
good.
killer
I do.
furry thing. It's actually the owner who turns out to be the sicko, which low-key kind of makes sense. If you into this type of lifestyle, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're capable of anything. But it does not
Facts.
end there, because this movie also has one of the most disturbing endings I've seen in a minute. So after finding out Frank is not willingly being a good boy, Sigrid eventually escapes after Frank gave her a window of opportunity. But realizing he's probably being tortured, she goes back to save him.
Oh.
That was her worst mistake. After
Bro.
knocking out Christian while saving Frank, we see Christian get back up and knock her out.
Oh,
Should've
Oh
just left,
my.
my girl. You should just left. We
Yeah,
then
that's
get a
what
mini
you
time skip. How far into the future? We don't know yet. But what we do see is Christian feeding Frank like normal. Okay, that's kind of sad to see, but it's still expected. But then we see Christian head to the barn outside.
She's
and
a dog
feed
too.
Another dog. Yup. Y'all know who's in that suit. It's Sigrid, who has been turned into another dog human just like Frank. Oh, my girl, you should have just left. But
She shoulda just left.
it's not over. Because when Christian gets back in the house, we see a third bowl. And I'm not going to lie to you.
They had
Second
kids?
he put the third bowl down, I already knew what was about to happen. Call me a genius, call it my sixth sense, or call it predictable.
He made
I
them-
just knew. The person that approaches that third bowl is a baby.
Yes.
Specifically,
Oh,
their
Christian
baby.
and Sigrid's baby,
Oh.
who he's raising as a dog.
Oh, nah.
How could these get any worse? This next one, guys, I actually had to put down for a few hours and come back to it. So, warning to my female viewers for this one. I mean, warning to all of you, but especially my female viewers. It's very uncomfortable. This next one comes in from Ali Grijalva _56 on
Yeah, I'm
Instagram.
surprised you
I
freaking
hope I
pronounced
said your
that,
name right.
dang.
Who sent in the movie Teeth. Girl with
Teeth.
teeth in her. Okay.
Oh, I
So
heard
as
about
Ali
that
said,
one. I
this
heard about
movie's
that one.
a girl who's
I low key was gonna watch
her
it.
box has teeth in it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, but some of these, they be interesting, and this is what I meant by hit or miss. They're either are miss in terms of like they're actually funny, or if it's a
Yeah.
hit, then it's actually horror. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is too, like I saw this movie and I was just gonna use it as a movie like just to fall asleep too, because I felt like it was gonna be terrible. But let's see.
Yeah.
This girl should have decided.
Now this will
Let
tell
me
you if you should
this
watch it.
movie, although
Yeah.
listed as a horror comedy, there is nothing comedic about this movie at all.
oh,
It's not even
damn.
scary either. It's just uncomfortable
I mean, yeah.
and gross. Like honestly, after Good Boy, I didn't think it could get any worse. But y'all never failed to impress. Literally the scariest part of this movie, if you still want to deem it a horror movie, is not even the teeth in her poom poom. It's having to see the main character go through hella traumatic stuff. Like, I really gotta dislike you to laugh at your suffering. I don't know this girl. There's nothing funny about this. Well, there's that one funny scene, but besides that, matter of fact, I'll let you know how weird this movie is. The dude who screamed that line, is a male gynecologist who, after inspecting our main character,
He
gets
got
his
bit.
fingers bitten off.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing you are. Male gynecologist? Why is that even a thing? In this movie, the
That
main
is
character,
true.
Don,
I think that is a factual statement. I generally believe that when it comes to private areas or whatever, you need that same gender stuff. If it's a man, let a man handle that. If it's a woman, let a woman
Like, what
handle
that
that.
nigga know? He don't know nothing about that. It's
Yeah.
the ladies that know more than the men. So let a lady do that. What?
Exactly.
Come on,
Come on now.
male gynecologist? Why is that even a thing? In this movie, the main character, Dawn, pretty much discovers in a not so cool way that her teeth are like a defense mechanism that when provoked will bite, aka cut off dudes' willies. Yeah, I know, gave me flashbacks to Candyman. And although this
what the-
may seem like a curse, the main character discovers it's low-key a superpower. Because not
Really?
only does she discover that the teeth only activate when bad stuff is happening, meaning she can still lead a normal life in the future, but by the end of the movie, after Dawn enacts her revenge on these two dudes by, chopping off their Vienna sausages. One was her stepbrother, by the way.
What?
Dawn ended up eating said chopped off Vienna sausage, by the way. Dawn skips town and we see Dawn plans on using her teeth as some sort of vigilante, punishing weirdos out there in the world by...
Yeah, trying to like, hey, could you give me a ride? I'll do anything for you. And then the anything turns into
What the fuck? Bro, who does she think she is?
Perez. Oh my God.
chopping off their bing bongs. I mean,
Bing bongs.
cool. And now, the weirdest, most disturbing movie
That's
of the
so
video.
weird.
The strange thing about the Johnsons.
What the?
This one was sent in by Dion_McDonald086 on Instagram.
Johnsons.
Mr. McDonald, you getting blocked for sending this movie. No. I'm being serious. Now, I discovered this movie in 7th grade, and I haven't been the same since. Because this movie is quite literally the definition of weird. I don't even want to go over it, honestly. I don't want to put y'all through what I went through. But I'm going to try. Dion said try, so now I got to try. This movie is about a family of 3, the Johnsons. Now, what's so strange about them? Well, the son is in love with his father. Hold the shock, it only gets weirder.
No.
Shine. You mean to tell me, little man right there, trying to get some of his zaddy zick? Yo, come on.
Yo,
What's going on, though?
this is why we did. I don't know what to say, bro.
Said try, so now I gotta try. This movie is about a family of 3, the Johnsons. Now, what's so strange about them? Well, the son is in love with his father. Hold the shock, it only gets weirder. So this love, quote unquote, is one-sided. Thankfully. But the son doesn't seem to care whether or not his dad feels the same. Because he spends the next few years, I can't even say it, y'all.
Trying to make
he
him fall in
spends
love?
the next few years just doing what he pleases with his father. Again, I like to emphasize, his father does not feel the same. So put 2 and 2 together, what's happening? Yep.
He's going
Now
to
you'll be shocked. And that's what this whole movie goes around.
take his-
The weirdo son's actions and how they affect not only the father, but the family as a whole. And it's horrifying. Seeing the light disappear from the dad's eyes over the years, seeing him too scared to even stand up for himself, seeing the mom just sit there and let it happen, it's all just... it's so uncomfortable. Yeah, this movie is weird. Don't watch it.
They should have
I'm
boomed
serious.
him.
No, like, look
I
at
know I said like who made that one movie.
Nah,
But,
who
like,
made this movie?
who thought about making this movie and how did the actors read the script and say, yeah, I'll do this, bro?
They trying to get their money. They don't give a damn. Get
The
their
whole
money.
time the boy was trying to take his own father cheeks.
I ain't gonna lie, he gonna try. If I was the father and he trying to take my cheeks, I'm gonna have to take his life. No cap. I'm gonna have to take that boy life.
Hey,
He
that's-
ain't taking my cheeks.
That's the Haitian way. Pull out the machete. Who you touching, bro?
Oh
Come on,
God,
dog.
you know what I'm saying?
Look at this picture of me. Do not watch it. I'm not going to continue to explain anything else that happened. Just know the father ends up dying and the mother kills her son after he tells his mom he loved his dad more than she ever could. Okay. What a movie. Thank you, Dion. That was pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this video. And yes, you can stop yelling, bro. I will do a part 3. I might even make this series a staple on my channel.
Yeah.
Fire.
What you mean you wasn't yelling? I literally heard you. I'm also thinking of doing a video on shows I loved as a kid. So
Yes.
comment down some shows you loved as
Wow,
a kid.
El
I better not
Tigre.
lose it.
Okay, what the?
You gonna go ahead and skip that?
Coco Melon.
Coco Melon. I like that.
Chicken jockey.
All right.
Really?
You're banned. Well,
Really,
speaking of the
buddy?
cartoon, there it is. He actually made that.
jockey. Ugly.
Ugly boy, some of that boy.
video though.
Yeah, that was
W video.
Hell yeah, I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying? All right, man. I'm gonna see y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like it, like it. fuck them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, subscribe to the personal channels. We have personal channels. Subscribe to them.
We got
you feel me?
personal channels.
You know
If you
what
guys
I'm
want to
saying?
see some extra content, extra videos,
You know
extra
what I'm saying?
reactions, go ahead and
Hey,
click on the
whatever.
personal.
You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Blah.